Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day, taking a quick look here at Avalanche, seeing what's going on. And we're just going to double check a couple things here. Now, this is a pretty positive sign in the overall sense. We're above a key level resistance. Once again, that $38 mark. We have closed and confirmed roughly 3 hours above the cloud. That's a pretty good sign as well. So we're going to talk about that and see if that is a potential, continuation option or, kind of what to look at, because it is exuding very similar behavior to Bitcoin right now. At least, this coin Avalanche. A lot of coins are too, honestly, but generally speaking, we want to kind of confirm a few key factors here on liquidation and then confirm a few others as well. So if you're new to the channel, just know I'm not a financial advisor. Love to teach people to trade. Hope you can learn something today. Quickly to note, congrats to our members yesterday. Nice little SAI profit, 5%. 5x leverage trade, 26%, 2 hours. That was a good trade from yesterday. That trade is still open. Same thing with RDNT, 40% in 2 days, 2.5 days. That's also open. OGN 103. In 1 month. That is technically still open, but we've only got a small percent left remaining. Again, I get this question often. How much do I trade per target? And that's all in our signals guide here, but I generally recommend somewhere between 70-80% in the first couple of targets. Okay. Be sure you read through the signals guide if you're part of the community and you haven't yet already, just so you know specifically how to operate those trade signals, because I trade a lot different than the average person. Of course, is there an average way to trade? I don't really know. I just like securing profits. We'll just put it that way, especially when I got hundreds of traders underneath me. So again, you're welcome and thank you. So Avalanche here, let's look at the backend data, get things started. So what we want to talk about here is $36 for the price. That's basically the heaviest concentration for longs based on liquidation. So this is the most recent 12 hours. This is not a massive liquidation level, but it's still pretty large in the overall sense. So a lot of folks feel that $36 is a pretty safe place. It's just below the most recent low. That's a very standard thing, okay? So that being said, we got concentrations above and below the price action right now. So honestly, the price could go either way. I don't think you should base a trade on liquidation, but if you were to, you can see more liquidation below the price than above the price. But we just broke through that little cloud cover here. We're basically $38 is looking pretty solid. So if we can close today at $38 or higher, that would give us ultimate confirmation, letting us know we're on the right side of the tracks. We don't necessarily have to wait that long, but let's double check to see if there's anything telling on the larger time frame. So again, keep in mind, Avalanche is breaking down a little harder than most coins right now. So if you do look at some of the larger time frame stuff, we can see we got a stochastic divergence. We can see traditional RSIs really trying hard to stay above 50, and it's not doing so yet. Money flow index is high. Sorry, money flow index is low. The amount of money coming out of the coin is high. So we see a lot of money being sold off. We're below these moving averages here. There's really not a lot of reasons why a long position should be viable. Okay, again, just based on the macro. And the macro is never really the only sign you want to use, but just kind of lets us know, hey, we're above the 50-day SMA. That's all nice, all well and good, but we're below the 20-day SMA, which means that we're tentatively bearish. So until we get above $42, we don't have like a confirmation that this uptrend is going to just continue. We can presume it's going to keep making lower lows and lower highs as it has for some time. So ever since December 24th, basically Christmas, till now, we've seen the price just pull back. Okay, that's a very common thing too. 2 years ago, when Bitcoin hit its highest point, right at about what was it, it was almost 70,000, right? We saw the price ever since then pulling back, right? So it took about 2 years for it to stabilize almost. That being said, this is not the exact same situation. It just means that holiday seasons, it's funny where the price blasts pretty high up until a holiday, and then the holidays tend to see sell-offs after that. Okay, so we're just kind of seeing that similar behavior here for Avalanche specifically, not like the entire market's doing that. We do have a MACD convergence on the 4 hour here. It's converging, not quite converged, so that's a good sign, but not no confirmation there yet. Stochastic swinging up. We rejected off 50 on the traditional RSI, which is not great, but money flow index is low. This is actually a very, very good sign in most cases when you have low MFI and the traditional RSI above 30, below 50. It usually means there's going to be a breakout soon. Okay, so we could have already seen that breakout, but once more, that's kind of a good sign there on the 4 hour. You never take a trade based only on that one thing, but that should help you get a little more confidence knowing that the price has enough momentum to probably be able to continue higher. And if you do kind of draw a line here, you can kind of see that we have broken free from that descending trend, so to speak. But again, the 1 hour time frame is going to be a little easier to identify or see those things. TD sequential tells us we hit a 9 to the downside. We had a nice little overextended period there. Most coins had the same thing as well with Bitcoin selling off, and we're up to a 3 now. So we really got about 24 hours more time worth of continuation potential for the price to go up. Okay, so it's a good sign. Last but not least, take a look at the hourly here. We can confirm that we are above the cloud. This is that extremely important factor that I keep talking about. Once again, Bitcoin is above the cloud, Solana is above the cloud. A lot of coins are right here at that sweet spot because they had to sell off so hard. So again, it's not perfect, but with us being above $38, a previous resistance turned support, there's a great chance that if we can close at 38 or higher today, we will see the price continue upwards. Okay, so I'm looking for a candlestick closure at $38 or higher to confirm this bullish trend. Okay, what are you looking for? What are your thoughts? Comment below, love to hear it. Absolutely greatly appreciate the feedback. Make sure, of course, if you're considering becoming a premium member, you reference cryptocash.tech as the link down below. There are limited slots available. Quickly note too, there are not limited slots here, but this time frame is expiring soon. For new members, you get upwards of $5,500 benefit rewards. So use my link to register for Bitunix. Extremely awesome exchange, no VPN, no KYC, that's why we use them. But ultimately, they're actually my favorite exchange because they offer trailing stop losses, multiple profit targets, really cool things that you need to be familiar with being a good, healthy, safe trader. Okay, again, I like to emphasize the word healthy and safe trader. You don't necessarily have to be healthy and eat like vegetables all day long, but you should be healthy in the sense that your risk tolerance should be within realistic ranges where you're not stressed out at the end of the day because you traded. Okay, you should not be trading too much. Okay, I'm sorry, I go off on tangents like this. That's all covered in my trading university. Check that out if you're currently a community member. It's included in our packages, both premium and premium plus. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Either way, thanks again for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.